This week's agenda, which I like to jot down in this very big list book called A List of Things. Today is a shoot day. I've got some content to shoot for a brand called Rise and Fall for a sponsor post over on Instagram. So that'll be my main focus today, getting that shot and edited. Tomorrow I'm in London all day. I've got a lunch meeting and then a couple of brand things in the afternoon. Wednesday is then, I've left Wednesday as a day to stay home because fingers crossed the cabinet gets picked up today. And if it does, Wednesday is the planned delivery date. So I need to be at home. So Wednesday will be a day where I just focus on getting some organic content shot for Instagram, maybe some outfit stuff, that kind of thing. Thursday is then remortgage day. Yay! We have a phone call with a mortgage broker, and apparently it could last up to 4 to 5 hours. So that'll be the first half of the day, pretty much filled with that. And then I will use the afternoon to kind of like finish up any of the content that I shoot on Wednesday. And then Friday will be vlog edit day and the dentist. I Oh, I'm trying to get out of this. What have I done? Is Juno teasing you? Is she hiding in the recycling? Juno is hiding in this box and it is driving Susie mad. Where is she? Is she in here? Juno, that's cruel of you to tease Susie like that. Although, Susie, you're being a bit stupid. Like, I've just revealed Juno to you. Ah! Guys, I'm absolutely gutted, but I'm also quite confused. I ordered these Issey Miyake trousers, and literally every single website I was looking at them on, it was like, model is wearing a size 2. And then I was checking the model's height, and literally, obviously, every model is like so much taller than me. And I was like, right, okay, size 2 should actually be quite a nice length on me, probably hit around the ankle. Also, I could not find these in any other size, because sometimes in Issey Miyake trousers I go for a 3 because I like them to be on my ankle. And I was like, okay, maybe these trousers only come in a 2. They are, and I'm wearing these like low on the waist. Like, are they going to drop? I don't, like, on the website, they look really long on the model. And I was like, oh, that's how I'm envisioning them. No. I'm really baffled. And like every model, like I said, every model on all the other websites I've checked is a lot taller than me. I don't understand. Like, do they drop, or yeah, I'm absolutely gutted because I love this like curved shape. I was like, they're gonna be great for like, like an outfit like this. Yeah, they are not. That's not gonna work for me, I'm afraid. I mean, I like a cropped trouser from time to time, but that's too cropped. Okay, I think this could work. I had grand plans of doing this in the studio outside, but there's too much stuff up there in it that needs moving and tidying. So I'm using the spare room, and then I'm going to use the wizardry of Photoshop to make this look way bigger than it actually is. Do you know what's going on here? But she just got everything set up and she has just plonked herself down there. These two are now going to play hide and seek, I bet, behind the paper. Okay, I think I'm almost there, which isn't too bad. I don't know what the time is, but I feel like I haven't been shooting that long. The setup felt like it was longer than the shooting. I just want to get like a bit more of like a kind of like walking motion type shot, so that's what I'm going to attempt to do. But considering it's just me, lights, camera, using my phone as a shutter release, I'm not doing too bad. I am suited, quite literally, but not booted. Going for a ballet flat today. I I'm hoping that because this Corley Studio suit is quite a substantial wool, I think this is going to keep me pretty warm today, and I can get away with just a trench coat over the top and a scarf and a ballet flat. I know. I was trying to think of a way to really wanted to create a bit of tension with an interesting shoe, but I don't really have time to kind of go through shoes right now. As always, I'm in a bit of a rush. Nissy has just messaged me something cat related. That's the only way she communicates with me now, is by sending me just cat videos, cat memes, cat toys. It's just cats. That's the only way I communicate with her now. Yeah, I don't really have time to just think about a way to kind of create something fun with a shoe. So I'm playing it safe, playing it comfortable with these are old Massimo ballet flats. They're so comfortable. I can do so many steps in them, so they're quite good for just a day walking. And it's not like they look bad, but you know when you're this could be better. I could come up with something slightly better here, but I don't have the time, nor I don't know if I even have the brain capacity. But what a beautiful suit, hey, what a beauty. This is quite an old Holsweiler scarf. Studio Nooks and gloves again, which unfortunately they haven't done gloves this season. I went to look on last week's vlog so I could link some, but sadly no gloves this season. And you know that beige totem trench I've got, the one that makes me look like a big beige flying squirrel? Well, guess what? I got it in black. I have regretted not buying the black version ever since I tried it on in the New York store about 2 years ago, especially because it felt like it was impossible to find it in the 32 on resale. And in the end, I settled on a 34 a couple of weeks ago. I found a 34 on Vestiaire Collective, and I was just like, do you know what? It's already a pretty oversized coat. What's one more size up? It obviously is a bit bigger than the 32, but I'm into it. I mean, it means it fits over absolutely anything. I can get this over giant knits. I've got this really big knit from Barbar, and I love it, but it's so chunky that it doesn't go under coats, pretty much. It will go under this coat. And I actually think I prefer it in the black, you know, because of the fabric, it has this almost it's not like this jet black, it almost has this kind of ink colour to it. It's so beautiful. I love how ridiculous the sleeves are, how drop they are. It does limit the handbags I can wear with this coat, I have to say, but thankfully the Row Bindle bag, which is the bag I pretty much use, you know, most days of the week, fits over these sleeves really nicely. Right, I need to go, otherwise I'm going to miss my train.
From the door.
Go for it.
Balls were a place where queens could transform into their fantasies, perform, and be celebrated. But it did start long before Paris's burning. So I'm going to...
Today is not a day for going outside, is it, Juno? Ew. Ew. I don't even know why I bother with this. I mean, I know I'm doing the milk wrong, as in I'm frothing it wrong, and that's why I'm having issues, but today I've done an absolutely stunning half moon. Another absolute stunner, 10 out of 10. Half moon with a wisp. You gonna help with the washing up? I rarely film in our glorious temp kitchen. It's such a mishmash of just random shelves because it's quite small, so we've had to just put as much shelving on the walls as possible so that we've then got surface space free. Juno, can you not start licking the sink? Your breakfast is upstairs. You'd think we don't feed you when actually we feed you a lot. But yeah, welcome to the glorious temporary kitchen until we start actually making our
our new kitchen in the extension. It's like, I don't know what time it is. I think it's about 8 a.m. It is still so dark outside. This weather is absolutely hideous. We're not leaving the house.
Guys, listen up. I've got big news. New box. Yeah? So I can see the enthusiasm for the current 2 boxes has kind of gone. So we'll bring in the new box, fill it with tissue paper, put your pom-poms in there. The whole box issue, like, it's a thing. They love boxes, but you have to keep them on rotation because they get bored of the boxes. I think the boxes just feel a bit like old, and then they're like, right, new box time. But they are quite particular about the type of box. They like a box with high sides, but they like a box that also has space for them to really sort of like spin around in and roll around in and just go a bit wild in. You don't seem that enthusiastic about it right now. You don't even seem bothered by me. No? They've been a bit hyper this morning because so Susie loves to play in the bathroom sink, and she just loves to have the tap on, and obviously cannot just have the tap running all the time. And they have a water fountain that just like filters water throughout the day, which they do like, but there's nothing hits quite like the bathroom sink for Susie. So to entertain her in the bathroom sink, I started putting an ice cube in there, and she loves it. She just like bats it around while it melts. This morning though, I decided to treat her to 2 ice cubes, and then also Juno went up there as well. It just sent them into hysterics. Like, they've been so hyper ever since. Susie wants another ice cube because she keeps going up there, chirping at me. And I'm like, I'm not giving you another ice cube because 2 has really sent you into this absolute hyper mode. So I'm to blame here. I've caused this problem. But like, I was like, I'll give you 2 today because, I was away yesterday. I was out most of the day, so I feel bad. But now I've created a bit of a monster. But guys, please, we need some more enthusiasm for the new box, like yeah, we're so excited for new box. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. This, my friends, is a fantastic level of snug for the dentist. Jacket is from a South Korean brand called Own Feature Colour. Underneath I've just got on one of the, just the classic merino wool turtlenecks from Uniqlo. And then trousers are new from COS. They are a boiled wool barrel leg trouser. I have had my eye on these for a while, but I thought that they were going to be way too long for me. I thought they're going to be puddling on the floor. And then I saw the beautiful Marianne post them on her TikTok recently. She was wearing a small, and I think she is a fraction shorter than me, and they looked, well, lengthwise, they looked really good on her. She was saying though that she would have perhaps preferred an extra small because she felt like the small were quite crotchy. So I went for an extra small based on her review. And I'm glad I did. I do think the small would have been a bit too, too much crotchy hanging down. They're so nice. They're really like quite thick and heavy. Yeah, I love them. I'm really into just like wearing a knitted trouser all the time at the moment, basically. And then the Row eel loafers. Sorry, that banging. It's been all day and it's not going to stop until the end of the day. I'm so sorry. This year, Dean and I have decided we're not going to have a Christmas tree, which I felt sad about at first, but we both said it's too much of a squeeze this year because last year it was already quite a squeeze and we put it in like one of the alcoves beside the fire. But since then, we've shelved that alcove, so now it can't fit in there. We've got cat furniture in here, and we just were like, it's going to be too tight. It's just going to be a bit, it won't feel that nice. So we were like, next year, once this becomes like the secondary lounging space, we'll have so much more room. We've also got the extension if we want to put a tree in there. So yeah, this year, no tree, but I still want to make the house feel festive. I don't want to go overboard, but I just want like a touch of festiveness in the house. So I've put that wreath that I made on Tuesday in London on the front door. It smells so nice as well. And then I've got the fir scented candle from Trudon, which I've put on the console table, which smells incredible. And then I was thinking about a garland going up the banister, But I also am envisioning an absolute disaster with Susie and Juno. I can just envision them like getting in it, hanging off it. Like, I don't know if this is just a disaster waiting to happen. So that might not happen. I'm thinking like I could hang some little bits off door handles. I think the main thing is going to be like decorating the mantelpiece really. I'm about to make a wreath that I ordered from Uncut Stems, which is a great name for a florist. It's a DIY, it's much more of a minimal wreath, very different to what I've put on the front door. This is the greenery that goes on it. And then this is the circular thing that it sits on. So that'll be nice above the fireplace. Maybe, oh, do you know what actually? I saw Toast have got some really, really nice paper decorations in it at the moment, like some beautiful like paper stars. So maybe I could do something with those. I feel like I need to do a little bit of like planning and just like looking around. Also I'm still going to pull all of the Christmas decorations out of the loft and just see what I can do with those around the house maybe. Do you want to get arts and crafty with me, Susie? Probably not. I reckon this could look quite cute up on the mirror somewhere, or it could hang maybe above, like on the frame. Don't know if that would be a bit weird. Maybe actually on the mirror is a bit better. Can we take a moment to just appreciate the slick back bun situation that's going on here? I mean, it's not very neat. There are a lot of grips at the bottom here holding in the short bits, but I didn't think I'd be at this stage until about mid-January, if I'm honest. Like, what was it, around September, start of October, I could barely get my hair into a low ponytail. So this is major progress. Because yes, I am trying to grow my hair. I'm aiming for around collarbone length because I feel like that's a really good length for like high bun and a nice low bun. And then I'll reassess whether I want to keep going or whether I want to stick around that length when I get to it. But yeah. I love the short bob, and I think I will always be someone that flits between long, short hair. Like, I will always have that push and pull, but ultimately not being able to tie it up outweighed any of the pros for me. Like, I just missed being able to tie it up so much. So yeah, that's the goal. I've been very consistent with my JS Health tablets, which I'm hoping is contributing to this growth. And I'm also doing once a week a scalp treatment, like a serum, hair serum treatment. Today is a scalp serum day, hence why it's all slicked back, because I feel like that can't hurt doing that once a week. So yeah, what else? I feel like I should wrap this up now really. Oh, I haven't finished Demon Copperhead just yet. I'm almost there. I think I'll be finished by the time for next week's vlog. I totally get what some of you are saying about that kind of like lull. Just a little bit of a pace change, but I'm still enjoying it. And then Cabinet Gate. I don't even want to go into it, but I obviously, as you can tell, there is still no cabinet. It's still just being held somewhere in like a storage unit, and just can't get like a firm answer from these people about why they won't deliver it, if they ever plan to deliver it. I'm just hoping that Shipley customer service, like customer support, can help me at this stage, because I don't really know what to do. So that continues. Next week though, we should have the scaffolding taken down off the extension, which will be such a big step because, you know, you can see how it looks without all the scaffolding on. And then it means we are ready to have the windows put in, because we can't have the windows put in while the scaffolding's on, obviously. So hopefully next week, if the windows don't get delivered next week, we should at least get a delivery date. And I'm so excited for both scaffolding off and windows in, because it just will make it look like an actual, like, start to look like a house. It also just means that like our house looks less of a mess, because we've just had the scaffolding on for so long now, and I just feel sorry for the neighbours at this point, because it's just such a mess to have to look at that. Anyone who lives opposite, I'm just like, it will be gone soon, I promise. So yeah, there could be some major updates next week. But until then, thanks so much for watching this week, and hope you have a great week, and I'll see you all same time next week. Goodbye.